like how should she calculate her salary and the profit? So I think that's another great question. You see, she's thinking strategically. Why it's a great question? I think it's great because like whenever you're hiring that person, this is exactly what we were just talking about. It's not how you're going to do it all by yourself. It's leveraging your time, leveraging your forces, your knowledge. And we talked about, okay, who do you need to bring into your team? So in this case, this particular client, so she's looking to hire part-time, which is start for 2 days. But now you see she's calculating, because the last thing that you want to do is pay someone, but then not get any benefits from that. And that's actually, I love that, because I'll tell you, I'll share even from my personal experience. So I just acquired a new business, another accounting firm. And this is exactly what I'm going through, because that person that I purchased it from, so obviously she was trying to do everything herself. She had a team of people working there, but they were not very, very profitable. And the reason for that, now that I'm diving deep into all of this and putting all the measurements and the projections. So I see, because what we do in our company is we have this daily KPI reports. So we set up the daily goals, what needs to be done throughout the day. And then at the end of the day, we recap what was done. At the same time, we measure this on a weekly basis, monthly, quarterly. You see like how it all aligns. And like with this, now that I started doing with this new business that I purchased. So like for them, obviously to go through this whole change, it's very unusual, very uncomfortable. They never did this. But now that I make them do these daily reports and I see, okay, like I'm paying your salary, but then the amount of work that you're producing are not covering the amount that you're getting paid for. So that's why it's very important, like you wanna, everything has to be done ahead of the time. So like you set up the goals. And this is why I'm sharing with you, like you set up these daily goals, you set up this, the goals, how much you want produce per day. And then you hire that person to make sure that they produce that goal that you set up for them. So this is what you do. You set the goal and then you reverse engineer. Okay, because you want to make sure when you hire the person, you set the targets, you set the goals for them. So like, for example, let's say if you're paying your employee $500 a day, so you want to make sure that they, obviously the first thing is that they're earning the money to cover this, the salary that you're paying. But then at the same time, you want to make sure that they're earning much more than that. And then especially, that's another thing, by the way, to look into this. And that's exactly what happened with this practice that I purchased, is because you have to look at the bigger picture. So it's not only that they have to produce their salary, but then also like how much time goes into the other people who working on that specific account. So I'll just give you an example. And I hear this a lot, like I'll just talk about, let's say, my industry, like when the clients tell me, oh, like, why do I have to pay you like $500 if it's like a 2 minutes of work? But like, we have to calculate everything, because yes, you only maybe see me for a couple of minutes, so talk to my client for a couple of minutes, but there is a back end work and time involved for the whole team to do the work, the emails, the back office, the accountants, the junior accountants. So like you see, you as the business owner, you have to factor in and calculate all the cost of how much time all the team members in the whole organization spend on that specific project that you're charging for. Because otherwise, if you don't calculate any of this, then you're not going to be profitable, and then your business is not going to be making any money. And I see this a lot. This is why like a lot of business owners, they trying to do everything themselves, because they don't have enough resources to pay someone else to bring them. It's just because they're not calculating or invoicing their clients in the right way. I think whoever, guys, I see like those of you that are my clients listening, I think you greatly will benefit from that. I see a lot of this, by the way, also in the construction. I have many clients in constructions, and with the constructions, it's very hard in the beginning. You estimate, you project the amount of work, but then it turns out that there's certain things unexpectedly you have to redo, you have to change the material, buy, and all of that. And then the insurance. So like if you're not factoring all the cost, then you might not be profitable. And obviously the last thing that you want to do is work in the business and not make any money.